welcome to the Mushin Trader. So you might be wondering, what is the Mushin Trader? So let me try to explain it to you in the simplest way that I can. So the Mushin Trader is a free online Forex trading course. Yes, you heard me right, it's free. And I will be teaching you week by week everything that you could learn about Forex trading. And that is based on pure technical analysis. So everything that you could learn, you don't from the internet, and you don't have to subscribe to expensive courses. You could learn it here for free. There are two types of analysis for those of you who doesn't have any experience on forex trading. One is the fundamental analysis approach, in which you listen to the news, you research on the global economic reports, etc. So we don't take that path because it's too noisy. What I mean by noisy is there's a lot of things that goes into it. So what we focus on is the chart, because the charts doesn't lie. So when you say 1 plus 1 is equals to 2 and you plot it on a chart, it doesn't lie. But when somebody says 1 plus 1 is equals to 3, that is fundamentals. He could be right or he could be wrong. So we are taking a pure price action approach, and you will understand this through the coming videos that you will be watching in this website or in this channel. And we are also an EA development program. We help people develop their own programs or robots. So to explain this briefly, EAs are programs in which you run into the trading software. So it's composed of your techniques that you will learn from us, so that even if you are not at home, you will still be able to earn from the forex market. You will still be able to trade even if you're not at home, and you just need to monitor the growth of your account. And we are taking a this trading psychology laboratory approach, in which we are really trying to help traders to have the proper mindset, to really understand what traders are all about, because there's a lot of misconceptions about this industry, and that's the reason why a lot of people fail as they begin their journey in the forex market. So we take a revolutionary way to trade by combining classical approach and the new technology into our systems. So you will find that out in the coming videos. So let me try to explain what Mushin is. It's a Japanese term. So what we are trying to achieve here is a trader achieves the state of Mushin. So I have a definition here. So it says here, the term is shortened from Mushin no Shin, a Zen expression meaning the mind without mind, and is also referred to as the state of no-mindness. That is, a mind not fixed or occupied by thought or emotion, and thus open to learning. So that is the goal here. The goal is for us to be able to download to you the process, so that if you follow it, you will succeed even if your eyes are closed. Because your greatest adversary in this industry is your emotion, because it involves money, and where your heart is, there your treasure is. So as it says here, Mushin is achieved when a person's mind is free from thoughts of anger, fear, or ego during combat or everyday life. There is an absence of discursive thought and judgment, so the person is totally free to act. That is the goal, for you to be totally free to act and react towards an opponent, which in this case is the market, without hesitation. Because when you have your emotions with you, you will hesitate even if you're right, and without disturbance from such thoughts. At this point, a person relies not on what they think, That is the goal. Should be the next move, but what is their trained, natural reaction, or what is felt intuitively? So, when you combine this, we are aiming for you to become a Mushin trader, where you act intuitively without any emotion. You follow a process. You don't care about losing. You don't care about winning. You care about the process. You become one with the trade. So who should be watching this video? First, this is for people who have zero knowledge on Forex trading. Yes, that is correct. That's why I'm giving this for free, because there's still a lot of people who doesn't know how to trade the Forex market. And I'm going to discuss it from the basics up to the advanced techniques or advanced skills that you could learn everywhere. And it's up to you on how to combine those techniques so that you could create your own system. So you could create your own trading program. And maybe in the future I could help you build your own EA so you could run it. So this is also for people with time to study. This is not for people who doesn't have time. It takes time to study, and it takes a lot of time. It could take you at least a year to learn from it, to really have and form the proper habit of a trader. And you must do this diligently. Practice, you must practice at least 3 times a week, or if you could, every day. If you could spend at least an hour, 2 hours a day practicing, backtesting, reviewing, and it takes a lot of time. So this is for people with time, or who would give time to this. This is also for people with money to spare. This is not for poor people. I'm sorry, but this is an industry where the market doesn't care about you. You cannot put everything that you have on the market, because at one instance you could lose everything. As much as you could win everything in an instant, you could also lose everything in an instant. So if you've heard a lot of good stories about this, there's an equivalent sad story behind it. So this is also for people who wants revival in their Forex trading career. And what I mean by that is the charcoal people. These are the people who got burned in this industry because they've learned from the wrong mentors, they've learned from the wrong courses, they've learned from scammers. So that's why I'm trying to give you information, all the information that you could get, all the information about technical analysis, and it's up to you to create your own system. And this is also for people who wants time, because this industry can give you a lot of free time if you do it right. You could go on traveling, you could go on fulfilling your dreams, you could go on be with your family if you do it right. But it takes a process. So what this video is not, it is not a get rich quick scheme. So if you're thinking you're going to learn Forex because you want to get rich quick, forget it. Do not watch this video. Do not subscribe to my channel. Find another guru online, because I am going to just be honest with you with what this market can give you or what you could get into. You will not get rich quick. As I've said, you could, the minimum amount of time that you could spend learning from this is at least 6 months to a year, and that's just learning, and you haven't burned your first account yet. So this is not also a new way to gamble. The pitfalls, or the greatest pitfall in this industry, is that a lot of people come into this industry like me thinking that it's gambling. What I mean by that is I don't manage my money the proper way, because my mindset which I don't realize in the beginning. I didn't realize in the beginning that my mindset was like a gambler, that I could bet everything on the market because it's either I die or I make it. That's not the way. Trading is a process. Trading is composed of systems. One trade doesn't define your success in this industry. One loss doesn't define how good you are. It's a progressive approach. It is composed of, at the end of the day, whether you stay or you don't. It's the ones or the people who stays that are the real traders because they have found a way on how to survive the market. That is trader. Gamblers, they lose money, they get more. They put on more money and they lose more. We are happy because we earn from those people. But I don't want you to be those people in which we earn from. I want you to be the people who earns from this. And this is not the answer to your dreams. Because this is not going to make you rich quick. But this could be a vehicle for your dreams if you do it right. So instead, it is a progressive realization to a worthwhile dream. Remember, it's a progressive realization because during the process of watching the videos, during the process of practicing and learning, you would realize what I'm trying to say today. Because you have a goal, you have a dream, and I am giving you a way. I'm showing you a way, and it's up to you to walk. It is not for me to carry you. It is for me to lead you. So, Mushin, the goal is to bridge the gap between knowledge and action. It's not about all knowledge because there's a lot of knowledgeable people out there, but with no results. And there's a lot of people out there who does a lot of action without result because the knowledge and the action should be bridged. And the process of Mushin, progression, day by day, inch by inch, play by play, trade by trade, will help you achieve that goal. So what is Forex? So it says here that the Forex market is a network of buyers and sellers operating without a centralized exchange, where one currency is transferred for another currency between participants at agreed upon prices. So I will be making another video for this to make it simpler, but for now, just listen to me. So traders includes banks. So you are the small fish, or we are called retail traders, and we are the small fish in this industry. So the other side of the coin is we are trading against the banks, central banks, institutional investors like hedge funds, currency speculators, corporations, governments, retail investors. So the good thing about this industry is you can be anonymous. You don't have to shine. Even if you earn $1 million from this, they won't care. The market is too big for you to harvest the money, for you to harvest the amount that you want. So the good thing about it is it's available 24, it's actually 24/7, but it's open 24 hours a day. Unlike, I'll show you a difference later between stocks and futures and other trading platforms. So this is the largest and the most liquid financial market in the world. If you don't understand that, it's like you're living in a village and you're fishing in a pond. And when you're fishing in a pond, you only fish the small fishes or a certain kind of fish. But this market is like the ocean. And the ocean is filled with fishes. And you're against the sharks, which are the banks. So This is a big market. It's the most liquid. You could get in, get out fast. So the market trades $1 trillion a day, and there are 7 major currency pairs to choose from, and many more. But let me just continue with this. So Forex is a form of exchange of the global decentralized trading of international currencies. So there are main trading centers. I'll run through it fast. So uh, New York. So that's the basis of the U.S. session. So remember this. I will be discussing this again. But so for now, let me just explain that uh, there are sessions, or the opening sessions, for every trading trading time frame. So New York is in the United States, and then London, which is in the United Kingdom. And for the Asian session, London is for the European session, and Tokyo, Hong Kong, Singapore are for the Asian sessions, and Sydney is the Australian session. So the forex market is the biggest and the most liquid financial market in the world. Remember that. It boasts of a daily volume of more than 4 trillion. So if you could just pinch 1% of 4 trillion and you share it to everyone who trades at home, it would still be big money. So the most traded currencies are the dollar, the British pound or the sterling, the euro, and the Japanese yen. So remember these 4 currencies. These are the base currencies because you are going to trade in pairs or against another pair. So these are the major pairs, as they call it: the dollar, the British pound, the Japanese yen, and the euro. So traders include banks, central banks, institutional investors, currency speculators, corporations, governments, retail investors. So, what is the benefits of the forex market? As I've said, superior liquidity. So much money that you could fish from. It's a 24-hour day market. It's a leverage trading because this gives, what is a leverage? It gives you the ability to make your small money participate in the big market. That is leverage. So let's say if I have $1, that $1 could be traded as $100 or $1,000, depending on the leverage that you will choose, in which I will be explaining in the next video. Low transaction costs, minimal fees, low minimum investment. Did you know that you could start trading live for as low as $25 or even $1, I think. So let me just explain that on the succeeding videos. And specialized trading, you could choose the techniques. You could choose whether you are going to trade currencies or maybe you want to trade stocks. It's up to you. And you could trade from anywhere. Let me repeat that. You could trade from anywhere in the world, or even at the comfort of your comfort room. That's how great this is. As long as you have Wi-Fi connection, you could trade anywhere. And the forex market versus the future. Here is a comparison. So forex, stocks, and futures. So if you don't know futures, don't mind this. So let's just focus on forex and stocks. So trading volume. So the more volume, the more chances of you getting a fish, right? So it's a $3 trillion a day industry, while stocks is a $300 billion daily turnover. So there's a big difference. Fees, spread. So you learn that following video. So in stocks, you pay for the spread, the commissions, and the additional fees. So what it just means that, like, for example, you earn, like, let's say $1,000 and the spread is $10. That's all you pay before you withdraw your money from the forex broker. But with stocks, you pay the spread, which is $10 plus the commission plus the additional fees. Trading hours, 24 hours. So if you're working in the morning, you could choose to trade in the evening. If you're working in the evening, you could choose to trade in the morning or the afternoon. In stocks, it's typically from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Depending on your location, that is not a good thing. So leverage, 400 up to 400 is to 1, 2 is to 1. So you will see that the relevance of that in the next videos. So why trade Forex? So there are ways to make money, and let me just explain some. First, and the most common way to earn money is when you exchange your time for money, like working. The only problem with that is that you are caught in this thing called golden handcuffs, in which they give you bonuses, promotion, car incentives, housing incentives, healthcare, etc., etc. But you are no work, no pay, and you are tied to the company most of the time. So if you don't work, you don't get paid. Another idea or another way to make money, which is better, I think, but it takes a lot of work, is you exchange your idea for money, like doing business, being a freelancer. It is a good thing, but the only drawback of that is that your idea must catch the money. What I mean by that is your idea or your action must be in alignment with the money that you want to earn. Because if you're a freelancer, there's also a lot of freelancers out there, and the competition is high. If you're in business, there's a lot of businesses out there doing the same business as yours. So your idea is unique to you, but there are other ideas that is better to you. And sometimes your idea might be the best, but the other guy is performing better than you because of how he puts on his system. Correct? Has it ever occurred to you that you think you had a better idea than somebody, but that somebody is succeeding more in business? And his idea is so simple. That is because there's a lot of components that has to work for you to be able to catch the money that you want. And this is good about the Forex industry. If we're going to talk about hierarchy, Forex is at the top. It's all about money, making money. It's money, allowing your money to work for you, not you working for money. Isn't that great? So you need to learn this proper. So let me just set a proper mindset for you, the realistic view of what a trader's life is. So trading for a living is all about being realistic, and that is true, because I didn't learn that when I was beginning to become a Forex trader. Forex traders fall into a trap of having unrealistic expectations. So realistic. If you want to earn 2,500 a month, euros or dollars, you must have a big account. You cannot earn a consistent income without having a big amount of capital in this business. So let's say you just want to earn, let's say, $100 a month. You should at least have $1,000 to $5,000 capital. The reason is you don't always win. So, like for example, if you win last month $100, so your account will be 1,100. But how about next month if you lose 100? So your account will only be 900, and you lose the following month. So you cannot withdraw something that would affect the amount of your capital going into the trade, because there's spread, there's leverage, and all these things you will learn, and this will make sense in the future. So this is an unrealistic view. $1,000 account, and then you want to earn $100,000 a year. It is possible, There are techniques that I could teach you, but as of the moment, I just want to to start right so that we could end right. If you achieve that, then that's good. But let me just set your expectations correct. We 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 would like you to have the proper mindset of a process. So see here, some perspective of real traders. Warren Buffett. I think some of you knows that person, and Anthony Bolton. Over many years, average an annual return of 20%. Imagine that, 20% annually. But 20% of 1 billion is still millions. That is the goal. And that is living a stress-free life. There's a way to earn more money, but it is very stressful. And you could learn that from here too. So it's up to you. So, what you need to start trading? First, you need a laptop or PC. If you don't have it, please don't try to learn this. An internet connection, and you must be computer literate. If you are not, I'm sorry. You might just be an investor, not a trader, because it takes some technical skills. Computer literacy is a must. MT4 platform. This is the platform that most traders use to be able to trade on the market. Excess money. It's not free. You will be investing on the market, so it should be an excess money. You should not be trading money you're not willing to lose, and then you cry, because there is a learning curve, and you will lose money. But the goal is, if you lose money, you win more, and that's how you make money in Forex. You you average your losers and your winners, and you win in time, minimum 1 year at least. So are you ready for the first part? Let me help you. Let me just help you. Please subscribe to my videos. Please subscribe to my YouTube video, the Mushin Trader, and this will be the first video, the introduction, and part 1. You could watch it on the channel and also on the website when I upload it on the website. When I finish the website will be www.mushintrader.com. So I would like to see you there. Don't forget to click subscribe, because when you subscribe, you will be updated, so I could get in contact with you. Okay, so have a great day. I would like to see you on the next video. Bye bye.